This is why you get everything you want to do done before you do it. So I had to put this video into Premiere, and I had to oh gosh. Oh gosh. But later in the video, I talk about the battle system and like the changes. You're obviously looking at it a little bit right now. It's mostly visual. However, I needed to figure out a way of showing states. And so what I have decided to do, excuse me, is because previous some of the like little icons would be overwritten by the sprite, because these are, you know, they are all their own things. Interestingly, it is not showing the little selections. So I'll have to fix it, whatever. It don't matter, but it's harder to tell on the thing, but you can see its color change. Let me for the flesh. So there you go. And then when it heals, it will get rid of that. So we're just gonna make sure that that works. So let's go through here a little bit. Let's go through here a little bit to where it goes beep beep beep. Okay, we're not quite there yet. Hey, I got rid of the thing. Huh? There you go. Alright, so on to the rest of the video. Now that went through all that. Enjoy. Hi. I'm gonna make a more proper video. I put a video out yesterday, but it was mostly me just complaining. Man, I was really undertired. Okay, I have a lot to say. So I was really tired. I was grumpy. I was moody. It's been a really busy, stressful week. It triggered, you know, just a bad mental state, and I took things more serious than I needed to. Got a little bit butthurt. It's okay. I struggle, but I'm working on it, and I've made a lot of improvement. But you know, life is life. So, but I want to still talk about the other things that I talked about, regardless. Okay. I'm not going to complain about people on the internet being insensitive tools. I'm not going to do that. I could be an insensitive tool too, and so can you. It's okay. Everyone's forgivable. Anyway, I made a Reddit. So here's the Reddit for Color Sand, and see what does it say? What is this for? You can talk about anything like gaming related. Obviously, this game, but it's a little bit more open. There's rules here if you want to read them. What's allowed, what's not allowed, and I'll have updates and stuff on here that might be a little bit more like more than the post, but less than the video, but probably more frequent than a post, and more frequent than a video. So the posts on here, the posts that the posts on Reddit are going to be more common. That when I say the Reddit, and when I said posts, what I meant was on the YouTube posts, not the video posts, but the community. I'm sure you can figure it out. So here's the Reddit. I'll have it linked down in the comments and in the about our Color of Sand. I got so many cool things to talk about, but also wanted to show something. Okay, there's two people. I wanted to show you see some of my art. Okay, so I've been redesigning a bunch of stuff. As you know, we have the Firekeeper, we have Lamb. We're gonna meet Lamb. Don't you worry. But I got new hub, new everything. I'm actually going in and redoing pretty much everything. So some of that's going to be a discussion. I'm just going to go into the worlds and show you. Some of that's going to be part of the discussion. The other thing is going to be here's a new the new Hushi monster plush. This is going to be an NPC, but it also functions as a lantern. Because like in the very beginning of the game, you have a flashlight, and then you use it, and then you drop it, and then you get a lantern instead. But just fine. Did I need to do that? No, I didn't. But it introduces you to the Hushi monster, because it's also going to be an NPC. It's a whole thing, but that'll be later in the game or whatever. I make that a thing. Here's the new one. Here's the old one. Pretty significant. I also have. We'll talk about that in a second. I have new Johnson, new Graveyard Freak Johnson. New. This is his new aesthetic. This is the old aesthetic, and I like the new one a lot more. You'll see the whole battle system. This is me wearing clothes. I am heavily tattooed. I don't really need to talk about. I'm working on getting every part of my body tattooed. I have a decent bit, but not quite everything. I've been focusing on other stuff. This is art that I did. If you want to see my Instagram, there's some art, some like hypersexual, but like done like not. You're looking at it. You see what it is. Anyways, let's move on now into the meat of everything of the game. So the main thing that I want to talk about here, other than the bigger design changes, is the of course, new enemy style and design, as well as the new background, which is unfinished, and I have to put a garbage bag in there somewhere so that like it makes sense for Johnson being wearing a garbage bag, and he throws it off, and he's all grotesque, all that kind of stuff. So, gosh, what did I not talk about in the last video? What did I have to look real quick at what the last video that is up was? It was the big design changes, and I talked about the things. We're good. So the music system. One, you'll notice a couple of things. One, in the menu, it is only pocket and key, because I now have the other menus as triggers. I now have the other menus as triggers. Sorry about the dogs. So this little guy over here in the top right is actually not really a thing. It's just there. Because, oh gosh, of course this thing is. Sorry, hold on. Give me a second. No, not that. What button is it? There you go. This is actually going to be the music box. So you it'll be a music box, but I also want, while we're here, I want to show you the new. I've been working on the new. I've been working on a new little animation. I'm redrawing the childhood sprite, obviously. But it's got a cute little bouncy animation now. I haven't done the walking up part yet, but it's so cute. Hold on. Let me scoop it like this. It's kind of hard to see in OBS because it doesn't necessarily get the frames. Hopefully I'm not too close to the freaking microphone. Doesn't necessarily get the frames too good, but it's cute. Anyways, so it's gonna be an item. You're gonna pick it up here because why not? And then it's right here in the key items. It's broken. An old music box seems to be broken. Doesn't do anything yet. So let's go into and you can see that the beach area is being redone. It's starting to look pretty good. So let's go to the childhood home real fast. Odd that music is playing. I got to turn that background music off. I got to make sure you turn that off. My bad. You dropped your flashlight. You know, all this stuff. So I have obviously started to redesign this. It's not quite done, but I really love the new walking animation. I know for people that are watching on mobile and not like on a larger screen, it's hard to see. Like when you're actually like sitting at the computer, it's fine, but because it's not complete close up. But either way, yeah, everything's still here, but it's just being redone and made better. However, oh yeah, that's right. Hold on. Let's get the lantern real fast. The new Hushi monster plush, which functions as a lantern. All right. So this radio thing here, originally I was gonna have it so you had to sit and wait for it, but now it starts going. It is its own audio. You can't really, it's not picking it up very well in OBS, but there's noise there. It's just relatively quiet. But anyways, so you can turn it off now. You don't have to sit there and listen to it. And says you broke the TV. The screen, which I spelled screen wrong, holds the image, but the light and sound have died. Now, also keep in mind that I haven't put the text backgrounds up for a lot of the text in the game still. I haven't got to that. I've been working on like bigger things, such as like cleaning things up, redesigning things, all that kind of stuff, as well as working on like everything. Everything has been redone. Okay. So the next, is there anything else in this area to talk about? I don't think so. I think just showing the redesign going on. And then we go here. It's not an ad. It maybe they put an ad there. Who knows? Depends on how many people watch this video, I guess. All right. So, and your little mom's got a new sprite, but the big thing is that, so the music box, the music system is going to be done through, I'm using public domain music that is legally usable in commercial projects. And if things change and I have to use other music, then I will, but this is how I want to do it. It's very in the style. It fits the game, frankly. So, anyways, your little mom's spray over there, which her head is smaller than her body, but we'll just go through this little cutscene. But after here, this music box is gonna work, and I guess we'll just watch this and then I'll explain, because it's noise that I have to talk over. I'm gonna redo the cutscenes too that are already here. I'm gonna redo them with the new, like make them better. You know, they were always just placeholders anyways, and learning the animation. All right. So. Oh, I haven't made the new sprite. Okay, when Catatonic is explaining all this, you already know about that. And then it says a sound has come from the music box, and you could hear. I don't know the lyrics. Mother of mine, I know. Anyways, so the music starts, and then I think that's about it for this little portion, but let's move on to the next area. I don't know if it's gonna keep continuing to play after we leave this world. But also you do get, okay, so when you pick up memory earlier, you did get the memory item thing, this whole thing, which and then you also got the music box. So in the music box section here, this is gonna be where all your songs are, and it gave you it's not a broken one now it's an old music box. Somehow it has made noise, but all songs are gonna be here, and you could like choose them, except for when they're supposed to be played, like in this situation. It'll still give you like the thing like after you leave there. Very curious to see if it just continues to go. It genuinely might into the next map. I think I might need to have that turn off. Or will it turn... Oh! Right after the video. That's actually perfect. I don't even have to do the work to make that happen like I thought I was going to have to. You've already seen frogs. You've seen most of this little area as well. I'm you know, and I think I'm probably going to thicken the lines just a tiny bit on the child sprite as well. Which I did on the main character sprite. See if I could show you. So it's just, there's so many little random things. Okay. That I keep clicking on OBS. It's just a little bit better looking. You know? It's a little bit better looking. I have drawn new, at least one new of these things. The graves. But I haven't put them together yet, so let's just get this little part done. I am, look at the froggy, it's a froggy. Can I show you the real quick to see the frog? You want to see the frog that I made? I made the frog. Oh my god, no, what you can see? There's the frog. There, you can see it. Look at it. It's so cute. It is perfection. Big old frog booty. Big old frog booty. But I'm gonna redo Johnson's little sprite here. Where, and the reason that I have him wearing a trash bag instead of just being a person is so that it's more of a surprise that it's a freak. Otherwise, like, you would already be like cautious to some degree. And Johnson, this is the guy from the TV earlier in her childhood. It's him. And all, yeah. Oh shit. I can't actually show you the new battle system here. Okay, so I'm gonna get through this real quick, and then I'm gonna show you the battle system, and then okay, so the battle system that you're about to see is not the proper one, because I haven't changed the background or anything. You'll see the sprite, but the background isn't changed. So oh, it did. Whoa, whoa, hey, what? Oh, what? What? So I have changed the style. I still need a shade, and I'm gonna have it in both the. So I think I'm gonna have Johnson be. We'll figure out how I'm gonna go about the shading. It needs to have a good mix between. Cause like. It's just kind of hard to figure out. But the new way that I've been doing the line shading is a lot less insane. And it medleys. It works a little bit better with everything else. So I might just have Johnson be shaded that way, and then have the world shaded that way. But I do the shading as its own layer, so I could change the shading at any point in time. It's not that important if I decide to not have line shading. But something just should have it. It just should. I just don't know if I want the battle system to be like that, but I feel like the battle system should be like that, at least in Johnson. Maybe the world will be a little bit more like hard shading instead of line shading, like regular shading. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll make it work for sure. I guess, hold on. See the new bone? The bone is new. I'm gonna make all that together, get all that put together, but it's a lot better looking now. I do need to change the tone of things a little bit so that stands out a little bit more. I'll figure it out. I'll get that working. Don't you worry. Sorry about my dog. He's not always barking at. But yeah, you got all the same bits, right? You have the umbilical cord, you have the flesh, you have the head, you have the infant growth. They're just new things. The one thing I do need to do is I do need to figure out a different system, a different way of indicating that there's poison on them, because like you can't necessarily see all the poison bits because of the decapitation. So or maybe I won't even have it, so you know. No, you got to know that they have a status effect on them. So I'll have to, what I would like to do is have it, I'll try and figure it out, but I would like to have it so that the thing, whatever it is, has like a translucent color on it indicating what is affected with it while it's affected. I don't know if that's possible, but I'm gonna try to make that happen. I don't know if it's possible, but theoretically it should be, right? Because they are like their own things. I didn't mean to just do that cry right now. Let's just get out of here real quick. All right. Well, there's no music now, but at least I'm talking. So getting a good look at it. Like it still needs, this area still needs to be done, but I think the redesign is gonna make it a lot better. It's a lot more clean. The style is a lot better and all of that. Little things got a butt. All right, hold on. Let's go into the new swine station. I haven't started redoing the swine station yet, but I'm going to. So this also looks good. You've already seen the new image of the swine. But I do want to show you this little bit just because I really like Lamb, the firekeeper thing. There's more lore to it too, but that's kind of her main function for that, at least like the early parts of the game. Okay, you see Lamb pop up as a little event. And it's, I await your sitting. I love it. Lamb is so cool. Did I show you this already? I might have, but that's okay. Because Lamb's dope. We're going to move on to the hub area now, though. Again, though, like this area is starting to shape up to be pretty freaking cool. I'm pretty happy with where this is going. But it's a big area. So, you know, I'm still figuring out. But hold on, going to the hub. All right, so this is the new hub, which I also need to turn the background music off on this. Hold on, let me turn it down real quick. I had the background music turned down for so long that I didn't even like compute that. I guess just for now, just so for you, so there's some kind of sound. I'll have the background going a little bit, just so that there's some sound for you. But anyway. So let's just Lamb, you know, see a close up of Lamb, and the new hub looks a lot better than the old one for sure. The old one looked wildly worse than this. Freaking love. Look, Lamb is so cool, dude. What a life changer this Lamb is. Was a life changer for me. Okay, so when you click in any area where you're not looking, the creature tells you to face them. And then if you refuse, that's unwise. And then if you sit for them, which I gotta remember to have it say that you need to sit for me or some shit like that. And then you have a conversation, and then, you know, you can continue on with the game and lore and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I mean, I think, I mean, I don't really know. Let me think. Am I missing anything? Can I get both me and Lamb in here? Kind of. Yeah. Hold on, let me sit right there. Yeah, I covered that I'm expanding. I already put a video out talking about doing redesign, but I didn't realize how much redesign I was gonna do. And as you can see, I've done quite a bit. But the music system, I think, is the biggest next thing, as well as changing the battle system out to a new battle system, and I'm gonna try to work on some other things and see if I can make that cooler. Should be able to. Let's see. What? Is there anything else? No, because the last video was like 40 minutes long, but it was mostly like half of it was me just being mad about people being dumb. I don't know. Check out the Reddit if you want to check out the Reddit. CT. I'm very excited for where this game is going now. I'm starting to see like the potential in it, and to be honest, I'm starting to see the potential in myself, and it's really cool. To like develop skills while I go through all of this, art skills, art styles, everything. This is the first time, and since I was probably like a kid, that I've been consecutively like every day doing artwork and stuff. It's been a little over 2 months now. I've been working on this game and stuff. So, yeah. That's where we're at now. Obviously, like, things have been pushed back a little bit for the redesign of everything, but it's necessary. Just makes things so much better. So, I will I will see you.